Black Pumas, made up of singer-songwriter Eric Burden and guitarist and producer Adrian Quesada, are a band out of Austin, Texas, whose amazing charisma has been praised by Rolling Stone magazine, with a year that included 3 Grammy nominations, a Grammy performance, and an invitation to perform at the inauguration. Black Pumas made genre-defying music that will have you moving right alongside them as you listen to their debut album, Black Pumas. Eric Burden and Adrian Quesada of Black Pumas join us now from my neck of the woods, Austin, Texas. Listen, you're going to perform for us in a bit, but I got to start off, Adrian. So many people tend to believe, oh, I finally heard of Black Pumas, so they just must be new to the scene. You've been in it for a long time here. You've performed with Prince and many others, and this is the fruits of your labor of some years.
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes when people talk about us, they say, oh, they bring up overnight this and that. I mean, even Eric and I together have been at it for almost 5 years, but you really add up everything Eric has done, everything I've done, and it's a lifetime, really. It's a lifetime that pours into what Eric wrote into colors. It's a lifetime of me grinding it out in bars and vans and tours and whatnot. So, it's all the culmination of all that.
I love that. And Eric, you were a street performer in Santa Monica. Adrian made the point. You wrote this hit song, Colors, 12 years ago. How do you process a song you wrote 12 years ago is now one of the biggest songs nominated for Record of the Year with the Grammys? I guess, better late than never, but how do you explain it?
I think it's just a culmination of just being ourselves and trying to reciprocate some poetry from what we're all experiencing, today. So it feels relevant, and it also feels like we're respecting where the music kind of comes from. Generally.
Did you know in those 12 years it was going to happen, though? I mean, did you have a sense that, at the time will come?
Yeah, I think so. I've always been confident to the degree that what comes from my heart might touch someone else's. So it feels very much that way.
Adrian, how do you describe this energetic mix of music and your individuality for people who may not be familiar with what you're doing? How do you explain the vibe?
Yeah, it's really difficult, to tell you the truth without us pontificating here for an hour. So I think that the easiest thing, that was said early on that we've just kind of ran with was psychedelic soul, and I think we're both, obviously this is in the soul genre, and we're both huge fans of soul, but I think what we always say to each other is just make sure it comes from our soul,
Yeah, make sure it comes from your soul. That's what matters most. Well, it clearly has resonated. What's coming or has come and will come from your soul, and we're just happy that you're going to have a performance for us coming up. Congratulations on all of the success, the nominations, everything you earned is right in front of you right now.